Okay, this is the 65 Volvo that I'm going to be selling. Just came back from painting. I've owned it about 8 months and put about $8,000 in it. The pictures will be on MySpace and you'll be able to see what it was before I got it and the restoration that I had done. I think we'll do is a crank over on it here and let it idle as we talk and walk around. It is about a $1,500 stereo. I put this oil pressure temperature gauge in and did away with the clock. As everyone knows about Volvos, they never work. I have over 300 into the speedometer. Now bear with me. The radiator just went in yesterday. It's a 3-core, completely new cores, but it's thickened out to 3 cores, and I put a 6-blade fan in it because the stock 4-blade fan and stock radiator wouldn't cool the engine down sufficiently. It was keeping it a little over 200 degrees. Nothing comes out the back other than a very strong exhaust. The engine is a B20 20,000 sport over with a IPD street performance cam, which, as you notice, you don't get the best idle in the world. It doesn't want to idle. Tires are all good on it, very good. I put new brakes in the front, new brakes in the rear, along with new adjusters and new wheel cylinders in the rear. Underneath we did the complete drive line. Has, well, there's pictures. You can look at the pictures on that. And the front end, I did tie rod end, control arm joint. And right now she's running 14 degrees before top dead center, and it seems like a good place to run. The paint job came out pretty good. There was a lot of work to do on it. We had some dents, we had some rust. That could be seen on the... I'm trying to close the hood. And there was a new hood gasket there if you didn't see it. This side got the new driver's door or passenger side gasket. New gasket here, everything's torn out, sent it down to bare metal. Took the doors apart, completely went over the inside cranks and window mechanisms. And the interior isn't too bad. I think the carpet could definitely be replaced someday. See right there? The seats have a few cracks in it on the driver's side here. And this is what we call the back seat. I guess it must be for hobbits. That's the original webbing they used underneath the seat, and then of course the seat just flops down and you have yourself your luggage. And your Momo speakers there. And Momo speakers under there. And under the seat, I redid those and put it into, I gotta do the snaps. Oh, there's my lottery ticket or receipt. And they had the webbing in there, and the spring upgrade was only like $70, so I did it on both seats. This is all new here, and repainted. Of course, Sandra repainted it, and I put an insulation type thing in here, just for the look's sake. That's your amplifier back here. I love music, but I'm not selling the car because it has good sound system. That's not the selling feature. Selling feature is the overall car. So go to YouTube and I'll be there with this car, and then on MySpace all the different photos. I mean, 6 months of photos where it was completely ripped apart. Here's a bucket of some old parts here too. Bolts, I put new bolts, and why I put $20 for each bolt. Speedometer, there was the mileage 85,876 when this speedometer came out. It was jumping, so I bought one for $100. It broke and I spent $250 getting it fixed, and I still don't like the way it works. But that's part of owning the 1800. It was originally from British Columbia. I got it from a guy in Minnesota who basically knew nothing about Volvos. Said it was in perfect condition. Far cry from that. But it is the 1800S, and overall, I'll give it a pretty good shape. Some of the chrome is outstanding, and then some has little tiny scratches. You can see that around the windows here too. See these little marks in there? This is what the NADA is pricing it at. Low of $8,700, high of $17,200. Well, we know it's not a $17,200 vehicle. And let me shut this engine off. And we'll check the temp, because I put that gauge in today. Oil pressure was at a little over 50 pounds. I'll do that again so you can see it. Now I can push my choke, and there's a hand choke here, and this is what it's going to idle like when it's warmed up. And as you see now, she is running about close to normal. But where's the glove compartment? There is no glove compartment. I'm still playing with the timing a little bit, and as you see, the other wiper's not on, and that's because inside this part here, the transmission of the wiper, there's a tooth pad in it. It works, but it flops too much. So I have wiper transmissions coming up. I think I'm paying $30 for them. It's not bad at all. This is the old engine, and it ran. It worked. It sounded okay, but I didn't know the history. The engine that's in this one here, I purchased from, his name is P.E. Dillon. Lives in Tucson, Arizona. Was a Vietnam veteran, a Air Force pilot. Lightbird Colonel, I believe. I've been emailing him every day. I get stuff from him. But he flew the F-104 and the F-100, did over 100 missions. I figured if anybody's going to be truthful and honest, it's going to be that man, and he was. I bought the engine from him because he was putting a he's just in his 70s. And long story on that. Whoever wants to buy the car, we'll talk about it. There's the old rubbers from around the doors and around the trunk. I've been daily cleaning up, but it's been a long time working on that car. The hours, and when you look at the pictures on MySpace, you're not going to believe it's the same car or what it looked like underneath. It was on a lot of when the engine was pulled, I ground things down, reprimed them, repainted them. These wheels were nothing but rust. Well, no, there was paint on them, but I mean they were what you can call very ugly. And so I can get everybody dizzy, I will show the last thing here. And they're going to be going on probably today. The Volvo hubcaps, and there is 4 of them. There's the puller, the infamous puller that cost $100 to get the rear wheel off. When I found the trick how to do it, another guy told me, and then I paid $100 to fix the puller. They're carbs that I just got a hold of and just thought I should have extra parts. I do have a spare starter, a spare blower motor, and a spare generator, all cleaned and all ready to go, and they will go with the car. That's it for now on this one, and I'll try to get another video after I find out how long it takes to download this. Tom is signing off.